What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I decided to hop on Layton Lakes. I'm gonna go after some whitetail. I hopped on last night just to check out some of my zones and take some whitetail out and maybe get some better respawns. And I actually tried it out with the new 300 Blackout. So it's good from class 3 to 6. Now this rifle, it's not going to drop the whitetail on the spot, but from a single lung, they don't usually run too far. I shot a couple of long distance shots, and they run maybe between 40 to 80 yards, and then they pile up. Now one thing with this rifle as well, for front end shots, especially at long distance, I don't think I would recommend it. It's not a very penetrating round, even though I'm using the polymer, so it's got better for penetration, but it doesn't have really the power to, or unless I'm not really aiming correctly to get the lungs or the heart. I did manage to pull off a heart last night when I was testing out this rifle, but enough with the chit chat. I'm gonna sit here in my tripod and wait for the whitetail to show up. So I've been sitting here for a couple of minutes, and some whitetail decided to show up here. I usually have the whitetail stand. Hold on a second here. Usually have the whitetail standing here. Now the reason I wanted to go after the whitetail, that guy right there, level 3, estimate 230 to 271. He's got a good estimate. Another nice buck there as well. That's actually a decent buck, but these guys will not, those guys over there I should say, will not hear the gunshot. Let's see which one I want to go for. I don't think I'm going to really go for a follow-up. Well, let's just go for this guy. He's not 300 some yards. Alright, now this rifle is actually pretty accurate. I'm using the Hyperion scope. Now it is going to take a while for his health actually dropped right away, but his health is going down pretty good. As you can see, he's going to pile up shortly, and he's down. So I just hopped into my other tripod, which was further up. There's my whitetail piled up. Now I did mention about my front end shots that I'm not a big fan on. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to send out a few calls, see if I can get his attention, and perhaps get a broadside shot on him, because I actually don't want to scrap him. Some of the other ones are moving around. Yeah, for this rifle, I'm not a big fan of these kind of shots. Yeah, if he would actually follow the rest of them. Let's try the other caller. Come on, buddy. There we go, starting to see some movement. I'm still not a fan of that. If you would actually start like walking. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get back to you until I do have a better shot. This may work for me. Actually, he was a bit more broadside just as I started recording. Come on, buddy, if you would follow the rest of them. You're being stubborn. That's the thing with the bigger bucks or moose or whatnot. They're always a bit more cautious on their surroundings. It looks like he's not... there we go, a little bit more movement there. Yeah, I think I might go for this if he stays in that stance. You have to turn towards me. I don't know if I should go for it. My brain is kind of saying yes, and another part is saying no. Like I said, he's diamond potential. I don't want to scrap him. Was that good? Please tell me that was good. Oh yes, his health is dropping. Do apologize how long it took me to finally get him down. And he just piled up. As for my first buck, let's go ahead and claim him. And got the right lung at 245 yards. So here he is piled up. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. And he ran about 86 or 85 yards. Let's go ahead and claim him. The moment of truth. And he is in fact a diamond, giving me a score of 260.71. I got the left lung at 139 yards. Weighing in at 212 pounds. Let's definitely save harvest. And get another screenshot of that. So yet again, I just got back into my tripod that I was waiting for the diamond over here. Well, over here I got another zone. I just sent out a call. Now what I noticed about this rifle, when you're taking longer shots, it takes them a while for their health to start to drop. Last night I actually pulled off a 450 yard shot on a whitetail, and I did get a vital, but it took a while for him to go down. There's another solid buck there. Now, like I said, I prefer getting broadside shots because the front end shots are a little tricky. He's giving me a nice, okay, 271 or 291. And you have to move. Stop moving. Hopefully that was solid. I don't think that was solid. His health is not dropping. That was definitely not a good shot. Oh, that was high. His health is dropping. Maybe it did connect with the lung. Here's one of the other buck that I did spot out, so let's try to get him down as well. He went back to drinking. Let's get his attention for him to turn around. Now when you sorry for the hesitation, when you're closer, like this range would probably be fine. If you're trying to go for the lungs from a front end shot, he's not going to respond to that, is he? I'm going to try the other call. I don't see no movement. Yeah, that's definitely a terrible angle. I'm not going to go for that. And I don't really want to go for that next shot either. Come on, buddy. See if I move around a bit. If he hears me, he may turn around and get alert. I'm getting close range. Zeroed in for 82. Try another call. Oh, come on. I could try the whistle trick as well. Gonna have to react quickly. Did I connect? Oh, that definitely connected. Here's actually my other buck that I did take down. So definitely low on that one. Okay, he was 306 yards out. Got the right lung. Now, I'm not too sure if my other buck ran in this direction. His health was dropping pretty quick. I don't think he would have ran too much further. If I'm even on the right trail here, probably not. There's blood there. Oh, that's not the right buck. Gonna have to backtrack here. Oh, there he is. I don't think they would actually go down from a flesh using this rifle. So here I got the left lung at 78 yards. So my next zone here, I got a really small buck, and I think that's the only thing that I can spot out. He is giving me a broadside about 162. That definitely was solid. And one thing I do want to actually say, it's my opinion, but I actually like the sound of this rifle. I think it sounds pretty good, as well as the 375. I find it has its own sound. When I did make the video with the 450 and the 375, I did mention about the 450. It sounds kind of similar to the 270. So one thing I do want to say is I wish you would actually try to make each rifle or any gun to have its kind of its own sound. But I mean, that's just me myself. Here he is piled up. Let's go ahead and claim him. Got the left lung at 162. Got another 2-miner buck here. Where did he go? I didn't spook him, I hope. Wait a second, did he actually take off? No, he's in there. Okay, that's him there. That was definitely solid. Let's go ahead and claim him. So I got the left lung, liver, stomach at 83 yards. So for this location, at first I only saw a small buck. I started sending out some calls to get his attention. Is that the buck that I... Yeah, I believe that was the buck that I saw, and I wasn't able to spot out the rest, but this guy decided to come out. That definitely was solid. Here he is piled up. Let's go ahead and claim him. So we got the right lung at 148 yards. So yet again, got another zone here. A couple of does, and I do have a buck. I don't think there's another buck hiding somewhere. Hopefully not. That's why I always check around before in case there's something better. But in this case, I don't think there is. Although I'll probably take the shot, and then something else will decide to run out where I didn't look. Now he's pretty close. Let's zero it in for 82. Maybe I should back up in the tree here and get better coverage. Oh, come on, buddy. You gotta step out a bit more than that. Try another call. There we go. You can definitely put the two shots into them. Not too sure that was actually a double vital hit. Let's actually check that out. Oh yeah, that's definitely double vital. So my first shot got the shoulder blade left lung at 47 yards, and I pulled off another shot, got the left lung again. So coming up to this location, I do got a 2-miner on the other side of that doe. Got a small buck there and there, that's another doe. Now let's try a call, See if I can get that doe separated from that buck. I think I am going to try a front end shot just to see if he stops moving. I definitely must have connected with something solid there. I wouldn't say that would be a heart, that's for sure. Here he is, piled up. Let's go ahead and claim him. So obviously way too high for the heart anyways. But 141, I did connect with the right lung. Yet again, another small buck. I believe that's the only buck in that zone. Female, another female, and another female there. Definitely solid. Here he is. Got the right lung at 181 yards. So it is now past 12 o'clock, so I'm going to have to back up the time. And I'm going to check out some more locations that I haven't been yet. And another thing before I do end my video, I am going to try doing a long distance shot. So maybe I'm going to try to pull off another 450 yard shot if the buck is going to be giving me a broadside shot, because like I mentioned, especially at that range with this rifle, for a front end shot, I don't know if it's capable of doing it. Maybe getting that heart, but I mean, you really have to be right on target. So I decided to come check out the hidden lake here on Layton. If you're not sure where it is, I will show you on the map after I take my shot here. Not sure what's going on here. I definitely don't like that angle. Do I have another 2-minder buck? Actually, there's one there, giving me a nice broadside. Alright, about 250-ish. That was definitely solid. Now I'm going to show you quickly. So here you get the Runiki Lake, and just up here you got a hidden lake, and he just piled up. So basically I have a tent right beside the stand, but I also got a tripod. But for this zone, it's kind of hard to get into the tripod, and usually I have a zone here as well. Obviously they're not going to be still standing there. Here he is. Let's go ahead and claim him. Got the left lung at 244 yards. So coming to this location, I only got a 2-minder buck. Rest are does. And I got another zone on the other side as well. I did shoot a doe last night at this location and nothing has really changed. I want to try a follow-up shot. I did manage to pull it off last night. Should have got it on recording because it was actually pretty good. Alright, so my plan here, I'm going to take down that buck. That's not a buck. Okay. I don't know, the way the branches were, I thought there was some antlers. Alright, so I'm going to take that buck down, and then I'm going to see if I can get on one of these does. They're going to most likely run this way. Let's give this a try here. That should have been solid. Well, let's pick one. Oh, shot too early. Oh, that didn't go to plan. But my buck should definitely be down. So in honest opinion, like this, the 300 Blackout, for taking down whitetail, is actually not that bad. I mean, they don't run very far, even from a single lung. Got him at 150 yards. So I want to try what I pulled off last night. I prefer a buck, But what I'm going to do, this is where I took my 450 yard shot. What I'm going to do here is place a waypoint. I'm going to back up. And when I get lined up, I'm going to get back with you. So I've actually been trying this a couple attempts. Hasn't been going to plan here. But I got another buck. About 430 yards. Maybe back up a bit more. He's kind of cornered away, but he is giving me that, right on the edge. So he might be actually further than what my waypoint is placed at. Okay, so I'm noticing every time they despawn and then reappear, they kind of move positions. Okay, if that... I really want to try for 440 just to be on the safe side, but if he's going to disappear every time... Come on, 440. Okay, take that waypoint off. Let's try this again. I should have been using the Odin for this, but last night I did use the Hyperion, and of course, every time you about to take a shot on them, they have to move. Don't really know if I want to go for that cornered away shot. I'm gonna give it a try, I guess. He's not that cornered away. Well, that was a clear miss. Oh, don't think that was a good shot. So his health has been dropping, but I'm not too sure. Now what happens when you do make a long distance shot like that, they actually run around the pond and come back around. I want to see if I can make a follow-up shot on him to top him off, if I can get eyes back on him. Hopefully that tops him off, and let's see how my first shot was. I don't think I should have went for it, the fact that he turned. And seeing the fact I got to work my way over there, there's another solid buck. He's definitely going down as well. So here's my buck that I did try to attempt to take a long distance shot. Okay, terrible. Oh, that was way low. 447 yards, and then I topped him off with the intestines. I'm gonna have to do this again. As for my other buck, he should be over here somewhere. It did look like he was running in this direction. Well, I guess he wasn't. There he is. Now I do have another zone by my tent down this way, so I'm gonna have to try it out and try to pull off another vital broadside shot. I got the right lung on this guy at 178. So like I mentioned, at my other zone here, I spotted him out. Now judging by my binos, he's about 450-ish. Judging by my waypoint, he's about 440. Now I went ahead and changed up the scope. I equipped the Odin to make it easier for me to zoom in. I made contact. Oh, his health is dropping. That's good. So this is definitely a better shot. So that is vital organs hit. I'm going to place a waypoint just to see if they actually run further from when you're taking a longer shot. But his health started dropping right away. There's another blood splatter. 2550. it also going to depend on how they react and if they have anything in their path while they're running. Obviously, if there's a bunch of trees, well, that's going to slow them down. But here he is piled up. Well, about 110 yards. Still not bad, really. And I did, in fact, connect with the left lung at 449 yards. Might as well say 450, to be honest. But yeah, you are capable of doing it. I don't think I'd actually recommend it all the time with this rifle, but it is pretty accurate. Well, folks, the video is coming shortly to an end, so I decided to end it in one of my lodges here. And I already went ahead and placed him, so here he is, giving me a score of 260.7. So glad I did get on Latent Lake last night, or else I wouldn't have seen this guy. So very happy with that. And like I said, this rifle's actually not that bad. Seeing the fact that it does go up to class 6, I would have to test it out. Maybe next step is a mule deer, but mule deer class 5. The biggest I think would be maybe a Rusa deer. Red deer, I don't think I'm gonna actually go and use this rifle because I used the 270 on the red deer last time, and I'm never doing that again. They run forever, so I don't think I'm going to use this rifle. Actually, red deer, yeah, red deer class 6. So yeah, definitely never again. But maybe mule deer and see how it performs on them. This is the 300 Blackout is more like a smaller game, so definitely for lynx it would be no problem on them, but it's still a very good rifle. But like I said, that's going to be a wrap for those that watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.